Hi everyone, my name is LuAnn and welcome to the Christina Phipps Foundation Oncology Yoga YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I may have recorded videos like this before, but this is just a very nice, very relaxing restorative yoga session. It's a good thing to do this restorative session in the morning before you begin your day, in the evening before you go to sleep. It's just very calming for the body, for the soul, for the mind. So see if you can carve out some time for yourself, find that tranquility, find that peace of mind, decrease any depression that you may have, any anxiety that you might have, and just find a nice place for yourself, a calm place, a quiet place. Move into the poses. I'll guide them for about 3 minutes to 5 minutes. You can definitely do the poses longer if you'd like. You can do them shorter if that works best for your schedule or for your body. Always honor your body. And by the way, make sure that you have your medical teams okay before you begin any type of practice on this YouTube channel or personally. Have your medical teams okay, and if you feel winded at all or tired at all, anytime you practice, make sure you stop the video or just pause and go into child's pose. I'll see you on your mat. Enjoy the practice, and thank you so much for your time. Namaste, my friends. Welcome, everyone. Let's all share some gentle restorative warm-ups before we begin our practice. Fold the torso forward and just feel the stretch. Move to the right, fold over again. Feel the stretch in your hips, in your back, and your torso. Pass through center and move to the opposite side. Feel the stretch, feel the elongation of the spine. Resting, preparing for your asana today. Come up to seated and move laterally from side to side, extending the arm, gazing up, warming up the waist, continuing a warm-up of the back, of the torso, lengthening, receiving all the goodness from the universe. Coming to stillness, cradling whichever leg is in front, holding it in the crevice of your elbow, rocking back and forth as if you're holding a baby. And then do the same with the opposite leg. Just stretch the groin, stretch the hips. Again, prepare for your movements today on the mat in your restorative practice. Your first pose is a Paschimottanasana. So have your props available, blankets, blocks, a bolster, and prepare for your first pose. Place the bolster lengthwise across your lap or on your knees, on your legs. Take one of your blankets, fold it up tightly, elongate the torso, and just release and let go. Find whatever position of this forward bend offers you comfort. You can use 2 blankets if you need to raise yourself even higher. The main objective is not to force the pose. Relax and be at ease as you settle into the posture, as you settle into the pose. Now I'm holding these restorative poses, restorative shapes for about 2 to 3 minutes, 2 to 4 minutes. So you stop the video at any time if it's too much for you, or lengthen if you'd like it a little bit longer. Rest and release, soften all areas of the body. Let your tools be the work for you today. Let them do the work for you. All you need to do is release the body. Let the bolsters accept your shape. Let the blanket accept your shape. Try and find stillness. Try and find quiet. If you're as fortunate as me and can practice outdoors, just feel the air on your skin. Listen to the sounds, the subtle sounds of nature. Rest, release, let go with each move, and know that you're honoring your body in your restorative practice today. Move into each pose gracefully. Accept what your body can do. Be grateful that your body, your shape is assuming any pose, any shape that feels correct, feels right for you today. It's important to have props available. So if you do not have yoga props, just substitute any blankets or cushions around your home, your house. Books are good in place of blocks, blankets that you use to cover yourself, keep yourself warm or good for your yoga practice. And any type of cushion, pillow, can be used as a substitute for a bolster. Rest, release. Try and find whatever time of day is good for your practice, good for your body, offering quiet to the mind, stillness to the body. Find a soft breath, always drawing attention to your breath. Knowing that you are in the place you are supposed to be, practicing your routine, practicing your yoga, feeling safe, feeling protected, doing something that is so wonderful for the mind, so wonderful for the body. Releasing from the first pose, erecting the spine, removing all props, blocks, blankets, finding room on your mat, and preparing for your second pose, your second restorative pose, a restorative bridge. Placing blankets folded on either side of your body. Bending your knees and placing the block under your sacrum on the low side, the flat side of the block. Extending your legs long, splaying your feet apart, extending your arms, palms up, receiving all the goodness from the universe on the blankets. And again, finding comfort, letting all your weight be received by the block. Engaging your heart center towards the sky. Resting your arms softly on folded blankets. Finding that stillness again, that comfort again. And taking part in a gentle, calming practice, a restorative practice. Using your tools to comfort you, to help you balance, to help you restore. Bend your knees if you'd like, turning your knees in towards each other for a more restorative version of the pose, or keep your legs extended long in front of you. Finding again that stillness, finding again that comfort. Stilling the body, quieting the mind, having a conversation with your mind. Letting it put all the mind chatter to rest, hovering in front of you, coming back to all the answers, all the questions that are circulating in your mind when your practice is over. Being open enough to receive the message from your heart. What does your body need today? Where is it tight? Where does it need to send breath? Answering and being aware of all these questions in your practice, in your restoration. releasing, dropping into the block a little bit more, shining your heart towards the sky just a little bit more, being very aware of the gentle breath that nurtures you, moving through your body, flowing through your body, keeping you alive, keeping you connected to your practice. Total awareness in these moments of stillness, in these moments of silence. Coming out of the pose by first placing the soles of your feet on the earth if they're not already there. Lifting your backside, removing the block. Turning to your right or left side and coming up to a seated position, preparing for your next pose, a supported pigeon pose. Place a bolster or a cushion long in front of you, vertically. Kneel into a table position. Bend the right knee, place it in towards the bolster, and drape your torso, your chest, your front body, turning your head, and just finding comfort on the bolster. Back leg can have a blanket placed underneath the knee just to soften the mat just a bit more. Quiet the mind, still the body. Know that the hip flexors, the hips are opening and working, releasing any tension, calming the emotions. Being in this prone position, releasing any forms of anxiety that you may feel. Breathing softly, breathing easily, and letting the bolster in your restorative practice soften the pose. Help move you into the pose in a more productive, kind way, especially for the body. Trying to resist the urge to fidget and move in your posture and your pose. But if you do, just release any tension that the body may experience. Don't hold on to any tension. And then soften into the pose all over again. Turning your cheek from side to side if it feels more comfortable for your neck. Placing your face down on the bolster if that feels more comfortable for your position, for your shape. Honoring the body, trying different movements. Feeling what is best for your body today. Settling in, trying to clear the mind of any mind chatter, any thoughts that run rampant through your brain. Just let the mind be quiet. That helps the body still. This is your time, so be sure to honor your body. Find grace in your pose. Press into the earth. Turn your head towards the center of the bolster if it's not already there, and find some circulation in your right leg that was bent forward in your pigeon pose. Come to your table again. Bend your left leg. Place it in towards the bolster and move your blanket under the right extended leg, just for an extra layer of protection. Soften the torso down, soften the cheek down, hug the bolster in, extend the spine long. Feel the length in the spine, the length in the torso. And then feel yourself and allow yourself to soften into the bolster. Let the bolster do the work for you, part of the work for you. Receiving the front body, calming the breath, helping the mind quiet, helping the body still. Being aware of all the sounds that you hear, whether you're in a room, in a studio, wherever you are watching this video. Letting yourself be free, be thankful, be full of gratitude for your breath, for honoring your body, for the time that you put into your practice, for the level of care that you provide for your body, always, every day, listening, exploring, learning. Trying to be aware only of the sensations that your body experiences in this pose, where you feel tightness, where you need to send breath. Feeling proud of your accomplishments, of your ability and your care towards your practice, towards your learning of the shapes, of the moves, what you can do to tweak the pose, to tweak your awareness of your yoga practice, your yoga journey. Breathing softly. And then turning your face towards the center of the bolster, finding some movement in your left leg, just bending, releasing, finding that circulation, and preparing for your next restorative posture, a Baddha Konasana. Just sit behind the extended bolster that's already there, the vertical bolster. Have your blocks available and your blankets available. Elevate your bolster on the medium side of the block just to give it a little height. Sit your backside down on the bottom side of the bolster. Bend your knees in a Baddha Konasana shape, a bound angle. Have your blocks available. Place them under your knees, even if your knees already touch the earth. Have a blanket available to cover yourself, either completely or halfway. Just cover your feet, make a little pod for your feet, settle yourself in, relax your arms with blankets on both sides of your arms. Soften and release to the earth. Take notice of how your spine stretches long and safe, how your inner thighs stretch as well, but are supported by the blocks. How you're covered, protected if you're feeling vulnerable. The blanket is there for protection. It's there to make you feel cozy. It's there to help you feel like you're just in the right place where you need to be. Settling, releasing, letting go just a little bit more with each breath. Creating the space that is necessary so that all those thoughts, all that mind chatter that's hovering above you, that's in its place for your practice, can be acknowledged. But be quiet and do not disturb you. Let those thoughts be still. Appreciate the moment. Be thankful for the breath. When you leave practice today, take all the energy off your mat that you're creating, even in your restorative practice. Take it with you. Let it be how you form your life, what you need to be in control, to be powerful. Let all the simplicity of your poses generate into the power that you express yourself with, that you vocalize with. It's so easy to be in control. If you just allow yourself to be kind, to be empathetic, to be compassionate, to hear the calling not only of your voice, of your higher self, but also to recognize the calling of others in your circle, in your inner circle. Start there. It's a good place to start. Rest. Release. Allow the earth to receive your back body as your heart shines towards the sky. Receive in stillness all the goodness that the earth provides, that the universe provides. Try not to forget the breath. Breathe softly. Breathe so that you can hear yourself, even if it's an Ujjayi breath. Letting it be soft, letting it be calm, letting it move through your body, the breath. Always aware of your breath, your unique breath. Allow it to nurture you. Move through you comfortably. Align your body, your mind, your spirit, all as one, as you provide yourself this opportunity in this restorative sequence to move, to restore, to release tension in your quiet meditation. Begin to release from your Baddha Konasana. Extend the legs long. Remove the blankets. Try and sit up and move your bolster to the side. Blankets out of your way. Turn your bolster to one side or the other, long ways horizontal. Come down on your mat. Bend your knees. Find one of your blocks and place it in between your knees. Squeeze the block together. Move to the right side of your mat and let your legs drape over to the left. Being received by the bolster, you don't have to move over all the way. Your right arm, you cannot see it in this video, but is supported by a blanket just to offer you some comfort, some rest, some repose as you twist into the shape. Your neck, if it's acceptable for you today, can be turned towards that arm. Your right arm is palm facing up. You'll see it a little bit more when I switch to the opposite side. Hold your right leg with your left palm just to guide it down towards the bolster. Let your knees be supported by the bolster. Extend, release. Let the block again, squeeze it in tightly towards your thighs. Let the block do the work for you. Keeping your knees protected from any bone-on-bone compression. And if you at all feel like your neck is complaining, turn towards your extended right arm. Turn your neck up towards the sky and just gaze towards the heavens. Allow your neck to release very slowly if it's turned towards the right shoulder. Release the body, the back body towards the earth. The front body is shining towards the sky again. Soften the mind, still the mind, quiet the mind, and let the body be soft. Hold no tension in any part of the legs, the arms, the back body, the chest, or the face. Let every part of the body just melt into Mother Earth. Relax, release. Turn your face up towards the sky if it's not already there, the soles of your feet on the mat. Switch your bolster horizontally on the opposite side. Have the blanket to receive your arm on the opposite side as well. Start with your back body on the earth. Find your block, place it in between your knees, preventing any bone-on-bone compression. Move your hips to the left and twist to the right. Hold on to your left thigh with your right hand. Turn your head if it feels like it's not complaining, your neck, if it's doable, if it's accessible for you, or else keep it up towards the sky, your gaze towards the sky. If not, lift your head, turn it towards your left extended arm that's resting on a blanket, palm up to receive. Soften into the bolster, let your knees drape over the bolster, be received by the bolster. Your back body is on the mat, your heart is shining towards the heavens, towards the sky. Gaze is soft, body is soft, serene. Resting, finding repose, letting the thoughts be quiet, be still. Let them still hover over you. They're all racing to have attention. Just keep them at bay. Keep them roped off. Do not let them interfere with your relaxation, with your repose, with your respite. Honor yourself, honor your body. Rest the neck. Let your knees drape over the bolster. Extend your left arm. Feel supported by the blanket. Inhale and exhale. Always bringing the attention back to the breath. Anytime you're distracted, anytime the mind wanders, still the body, quiet the mind. Let the breath move through you from the top of your head through the tips of your toes. Release the pose, remove the block, soles of your feet on the mat. Hug your knees in deeply to your chest and make some circles in one direction and make opposite circles in the opposite direction, relieving any tension on the spine, on the sacrum. Place a block. I have a block today, but you can place a sandbag as well, weighting the body down into the mat, extending your legs in a waterfall, finding just the position for the block, balancing, extending the leg, keeping a little bend to your knee if you need. Gaze up towards the sky, arms on blankets on both sides. extended long by your body. Finding the breath, calming the mind, quieting the body, keeping an extension to your legs, and letting gravity help the relaxation process just a little bit more. As you breathe, as you soften, as you release into Mother Earth, not worrying about where you need to be, not worrying about what you need to do, how your body feels. Just let it feel good. Invite goodness into your life. Invite positivity into your life. Finding the good in everything that you do. Finding the graciousness of others. Letting them become part of your life. Letting their ways become part of your life. Learning the good from all those you interact with. Not every scenario is perfect. Not every friendship or even family member is perfect. But trying to find the good in everyone that you meet in your life. Feeling the goodness around you. Feeling the positivity of each situation. Let it become all part of your life. Flowing and moving with ease, with grace, with gratitude. Accepting each moment. And just learning how to be. Releasing from the pose and preparing for your final resting pose, your Shavasana, the ultimate relaxation pose or posture that you can incorporate into your practice. Placing the bolster under the backs of your legs, under the backs of your knees, just to offer any release in your relaxation practice, in your restorative practice for your back today. Weighting yourself down with a blanket, sinking into the mat a little lower, or covering yourself with a blanket. Finding a repose, rest for your body, for your mind. Wiggling out any tension that you may have in your body. Resting your arms on blankets, softening into the earth. Finding just the shape that you need to rest the body, to relax into the pose. Breathing softly, being aware of the moment. Stilling the body, quieting the mind. Heal yourself, but don't rush. Help people, but have boundaries. Love others, but don't let them harm you. Love yourself, but don't become egotistical. Stay informed, but don't overwhelm yourself. And embrace change, but keep pursuing your goals. begin to awake from your Shavasana. Send breath to the middle of your chest. Stretch the body long, arms behind you, soles of your feet on the earth, moving any props that you have used away from the body, and roll to your favorite side. Just pause for a moment. Realign with the body. Prepare to have a good night's sleep or to start your day, depending on when you're watching this video. And turn and come to your Sukhasana, your easy pose. Hands in front of your heart center. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you always find ease and be at peace. Rub your hands together. Create some energy from your practice. Touch your third eye and always see goodness in the earth. Always speak kindness as you touch your lips. And from my heart to yours, namaste, always.